you doing here? Who are you? Hey guys, Rick Grimes here. I'm not Rick Grimes, I'm the guy who's gonna promise never to talk like Rick Grimes again. Unless I'm trying to say Carl! 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 That was stupid. I'm gonna put this guy down. We are gonna talk about what we're gonna do in this video. So, I've got my piano right under me. You're gonna see that in a second. We are going to play a little song. If you can't guess by the fact that I'm wearing my Halloween costume in March, we're gonna play the theme song for The Walking Dead, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to play along. Now, if you haven't already, go check out the behind the scenes of this video on the second channel, youtube.com/cpmario97227 extras, to see me break my tripod. Like, it's destroyed right now. I'm using duct tape to hold it together. So that's great. But let's get right into the video. No more stalling, and let's do this, alright? Let's go! Okay. Carl! Okay, everybody. So, my camera is now set up to... sorry. My Walking Dead Rick gun is in the way. Sorry about that. Okay, so there's a few ways to play this song. I always play it like this, the more advanced version. Thanks, Lucille! Okay, we're gonna move Lucille off of the piano, so I can actually give you guys a good view of what I'm hitting. So, there's an E key down here you're not gonna be able to see. I think you can see the F key, and up here, okay, you can see the high G, so that's good. So my piano is an E G. It's Casio WK245. That's important for the next part of this little video. So, that's for setting sounds. Okay, so there's a few different things you need to know for this song. Basically, you got your two hands, unless you're one-handed, then that sucks. But you've got your chords on this hand, and you've got your melody, or your notes, just random, I don't know the word, but it's right here. So, the best way to learn how to play this song is to start here. Here's middle C right here. You want to put your left hand, make sure it's your left hand. Here's middle C right here. You're going to want to hit the G with your thumb on your left hand. Okay? Now with your right hand, put your thumb on the D key. Alright, now your A, and then I believe this is an A flat. It's the one right above it. So you want to go. Okay? Just try that a few times. Okay, so that's the easy part. Now you want to kind of loop it, so it's going to go G, D, A flat, A, D, G, D, A flat, A, D, G, D, A flat, A, D. Just practice this. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to play that twice. Then, you add in the beginning of it. Now, when you get to that point, you start over. So it's... Okay, so you're going to want to do that 4 times, so it's going to sound like this. Now when you get to the 4th one, you're going to want to play it like this. Now you want to hit A flat, A, D, and then wait. So, the reason I show you this part first is because I always play this song in the high end, so like... to start. I'll show you why. Let's say you're playing a song like Mission Impossible. You want to start like this. This is a good way to start it. And you can always go for longer on this beginning part. Up to 6. And then you move down. So back to kind of where we were. So you start up here and you go, but you know, with the chords. So now you're going to want to play the same thing, but this is where it gets intense. So, and put your left hand back on the G, and with your pinky, hit that G. So you get this G and that G. And if you're really good, you can take your pointer finger here and hit this D. So it sounds like that. I'll just play it with the G's because that's a little easier. That's how I used to play it. So now you just play it lower. So it's... You're going to want to do 4 again. Now when you get to here, you're going to move your hands. So if we were playing G, D, A flat, now we're going to be playing E, thumb, your left thumb on E, right thumb on B. You're going to want to do an F sharp right here, and a G. Again, that's E, B, F sharp,
G.
B, E, F sharp, G. B, E, F sharp, G. You're going to want to play it just like you did this. Right now in the lower portion. Okay, let's try it slow. Alright, again. You're going to want to play that twice. Okay, so let's try it a little faster. Okay, so now when you're doing this one, just like the one that I showed you before, the one that starts with the G on your left hand, you can add to it. For this one, you can add a G, a D, and a G. Well, for the E, it's quite similar, actually. This is what you do for the first section. Now, if you move down 2 keys, you'll have the right chord. Now, that's composed of an E, a B, and another E. So now we can go... Let's try it all together. Okay, so you have this one, and this one. Now you need the lowest one. Sounds like this. Alright, now you take your left thumb and you put it on the low C. This would be mid C. It's one whole C away, so here. So you go C,
G.
D, D flat, D,
G.
okay, C, C,
G.
D, D sharp, D,
G.
so again, C,
G.
D, this guy, I believe it's called D sharp, I don't know the names of the keys, I've never taken lessons. Just like the other ones, it's just... You're going to want to play 2 of those. Play 2 of those and you play 2 of those. Now, like the other 2 sections, you can add. You take your left thumb, C, left pinky, low C, and with your pointer finger, it's G right here. So, right in between. Now you're going to want to cycle back around to the E. Play that for another 2. And then that over again. Okay, let's take it from the top, slow. We'll even do the little intro, okay? It's not really an intro. Let's just, if you want to do this intro, you start with G, D, G, D, G. It's just a repeating pattern of G, D, G, D, G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Slow down on this part. Move your hands. Move down to your second section. Alright, and your third section. Now go back to your second section. Third. Now, from here, I'm going to move back up to first. Just play it. Now your fourth run through section 1, here's 4. Full speed. Slow down with this hand, so let's play the third and fourth part of this little guy. So you just the end of that doesn't have the little repeat, so we just forget about that. So now you just down here, you're not going to be able to see it, but down here, one hit G with your right hand, the low G, and this extremely low G. You don't want to hit the D, because that sounds a little wonky. You just, the 2. So if you're playing with the 1 with just the top G, it'll sound like this. Always make sure when you end it, hit both. Okay? So now if you're playing with, I think you can play with both of these, just the G and the D. I've never done it, but you can do it if you'd like to. Again, both G's. Now let's go all 3. You can see my gun is like sliding down here. Okay, I'm moving the gun. Now, in the beginning of the video, I told you that I have a WK-245 Casio piano. The reason I told you this is because I'm going to make this sound better, because this just sounds like you're playing it on a piano. Well, they don't play it on a piano in the shop. So if you have a model WK-245, or the similar models, which are the WK-240 and the CTK-4400 models of the Casio piano, you're just going to want to follow my steps exactly. If you don't have any of those 3 models, then you're going to want to have to improvise. If you can manipulate the sounds, Google what number tone is the number that you're going to need. So the first thing I always do is put on 2, 1, 5, and that'll give you strings. So it'll sound like... Now that's good, but if you have this piano or anything like it, you can layer sounds. So you press layer, and you want to type in 027, it's a harpsichord. Basically, you're going to layer harpsichord on top of strings. So it'll sound like this. Okay, so now if you have these sounds on this piano, I don't know if it's the same for every piano, but you're going to want to do things a little differently. Mainly, in your last little section 1, where I told you it was a little different. Let's just set myself back up. I'll play the whole ending. Now, Here's your fourth piece, remember? Now, what you're going to want to do if you've got these sounds to make it sound a little better. So let me get myself set up. Okay. So you're going to want to play, just do the last section. Part, when you get to this A sharp, take your left hand off of the keyboard and get it ready to hit the final. So ready? And finish. So it should sound like... Okay. Now if you've done this right, and you probably didn't because I'm terrible at teaching, it should sound a little something like this. There you go! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a little different, but if you enjoyed it and you want to see me play more stuff and teach you, why don't you drop a comment saying, "Hey, Steven, why don't you play more?" And I will respond and say I probably will. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you'd like to show me a like, Carl, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Carl, and Snapchat. See all the fun things I'm going to do this week. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys! Whoa! Taking it like a champ! Still with us, buddy?